guys, and welcome to another ST video. We're gonna have a look at a game called Recovery, published by New Deal Productions in 1990. Or maybe not, because it's entirely possible that this French game never was published. Because I haven't been able to find any ads, any cover art, or any trace of it actually. And New Deal Productions published a handful of games on the Atari ST and the Amiga, and not all of them were great, shall we say. I remember Fire being especially bad. And checking the credits for Recovery, I noticed that Stefan Berlin and Nicolas Andrzejczak were credited for creating the music, and I actually reached out to Stefan and asked him about the game, and he answered and said that he's pretty sure that this game wasn't released. It was apparently in development as the company was going tits up. And according to him, the devs that worked on it weren't even paid for the last couple of months. So it is entirely likely that this game was never published anywhere. But Stefan and Nicolas created the sound and the music engine for the game. And it's apparently the same one that was used in Outzone, if I understood him correctly. And Stefan also mentioned that he never saw a game box or any discs of the game, so yeah, and they weren't even given a copy. So yeah, it's reasonable to assume that this one was never published. Probably just one of the devs that uploaded this to the internet, and I'm not even sure if the game is actually finished or not. And a big thank you to Stefan Berlin for answering my questions about this game. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And there seems to be a couple of other games that just kind of disappeared as New Deal Productions went tits up. There's the game Darklands that was supposed to be available on the Amiga and ST, and there is an ST version, but I don't think it was officially published, and the Amiga version just never surfaced. And there's also the game Viking that was announced and I think was mentioned in a couple of magazines, and there were a couple of screenshots, but that one didn't surface either, which is a bit of a shame because the screenshots look very nice. And before we check out the game, I would just like to mention that I have now enabled memberships on my YouTube channel, so if you want to support me by joining the channel, you can do that. It would be much appreciated and would be very helpful, so please consider it. But hey, let's dive in, shall we? And this version's got a cheat, so we can try that out if the game turns out to be too hard. But what's the odds of that? And I think this game was supposed to be released in 1990. You can see copyright New Deal Production 1990. And I also believe that the title screen is broken. It's not supposed to look like that. That kind of heartbeat thing in the background is kind of corrupting the logo. Yeah, definitely something rotten there. So far, I have to say that the music is nice. Title looks a bit rough, though. Gives me a kind of a vibe of maybe the game wasn't really finished. But let's press fire, and it's a shoot 'em up, apparently. Ooh, welcome to the first stage of. Okay. Oh God. Yeah. This doesn't really feel particularly finished, does it? No. Oh, is that a power-up? No idea. Maybe it was bonus points? Oh, God. Oh, these enemies are just a pain in the ass to deal with. Give me that magnet, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, this feels a bit rough, I must say already. I don't think it was finished, but I'm just guessing. At least... what happened there? Did I smack my face against a rock or something? Yeah, I think this wasn't finished. It kind of has a vibe of... yeah, needing more fine-tuning for sure. But again, music is nice. Oh God. And that interlude screen at the beginning seemed like it was just not allowing me to have enough time to read. It just kind of stopped. And the movement here is really smooth. The scrolling is smooth. The sprite movement is pretty smooth. But man, it's so fast. I wonder if this is using the STE splitter chip, maybe? I don't know, but I don't remember if I set up... Okay, I just exploded apparently. I don't remember if I'm running this in STE mode or not. And we've got... let me see, a couple of bars at the bottom of the screen. We got life, we got shields, we got power, and we got Light? Oh, hang on. Was that what happened before that I ran out of light? Because the screen went darker for some reason and I don't know why. And all the enemy patterns are, you know, they can be described as annoying. Oh crap. Can't go through the sign. But again, the music is nice and the graphics are, you know, repetitive, but they look, at least the backgrounds looks nice. And what is it that I'm picking up? Let's see if I can figure that out. If I get another one. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, there's another magnet. Oh, I missed it. Sadness. Give me here. Yeah. So much stuff. And the movement is so irregular. So some of them are fast, some of them are slower, and it is super annoying. Yeah, this isn't finished. Surely not. I think I regain my life when I pick up these things. I think, but I don't have enough time to really see. And they really managed to make pretty much all of the enemies super annoying. Oh, with some really annoying patterns. This could have needed some more playtesting, methinks. Oh man, look at the speed of these mushrooms, man! We do have auto fire, so yeah, I'll give them some points for that. Oh god! But yeah, again, sprite movement is nice. And am I running out of light? I don't know. Oh man. You know what? I think I'm going to enable the cheat because I'm curious to see what's happening further on in this game. Can I please be allowed to read the text now? Welcome to the first stage of yeah, okay, maybe that's all there is to it. I don't know. Okay, I think we are back roughly where I died or had my game over incident. Can I shoot these things, by the way? Maybe. If I can hit the damn thing. I can actually. Okay, that's nice. But they are really hard to hit. And yeah, this feels really, really rough, I must say. It's technically pretty smooth. Nice music. And some fairly decent graphics. But yeah, it's in need of more love for sure. And more development time. I mean, man, how are you supposed to deal with these guys? They're so damn fast. I do like the way out sign though, that's a nice little touch. Kind of just to annoy the player, I suppose. The explosions also look very weird. They look like a power-up from Gradius, which confused me a bit initially. Oh, we got balls, bubbles. I was just waiting for that. Oh man, look at the movement patterns there. Almost feels like I'm running the game too fast, but I just set the screen refresh to 50 Hz, so this should be running at the right speed. And here's some halibut, I think. Space halibut. Very, very, very hostile. Very dangerous. Oh, we've got new graphics! Joy! And I don't think there's any power-ups in this game. I mean, there's power, of course, but... or POW, which I presume is power, but what that does, who knows? It seems to be maxed out right now. Or maybe that's... oh yeah, that's when I take damage, I think. And the graphics are kind of the same as before, only with some added paint. I'm talking about the background, of course. Now, this looks a bit like the digestive tract of like a ginormous space monster or something. Space balls! Yay! Yeah, there's not much variation to this, I must admit. And I would love to see some new graphics right about now. That would be nice. Yeah, the magnets refill my power, so yeah, basically... Oh, something different happened there. But they seem to be healing me, I think. And the game all of a sudden sped up there, so this is now the second stage. Yeah, that was a long stage, that. The first one took absolutely forever. I even fast forwarded a bit there. We do get some nice parallax scrolling, and that's nice. I mean, it's technically promising, but from a gameplay standpoint, not so much. Am I fighting some sort of fruit? What is this? Or maybe it's E. coli, perhaps. Oh, something new. Slightly anyway. Oh, that's something new. What's that? Well, just decorative apparently. Oh, we got some tapeworms, or bats possibly. It's hard to say, really. Ooh, more new graphics. But these stages are so long. I mean, they take absolutely forever. So I'm fighting blue balls now, it seems. Oh, here's something different. That was refreshing. Yeah, the graphics are rather nice, but so repetitive, and the stages are way too long, taking forever. Oh, stage 3. What a nice battle it was. Well, not really, but okay. And it does indeed seem like we are inside the intestines of some sort of space beast. And it's more of the same, more or less. I mean, yeah, it's different colors. But it's so repetitive. This game is definitely not finished. Oh, we have more new graphics. They are really slowly handing them out to make them last longer. But gameplay is sadly extremely lackluster. I think this game wants to be R-Type, and it has some potential, but no. It's just way too boring and repetitive. Okay, more new graphics. Well, kind of the same as before, but more of them. Yeah, they are really drip feeding you the new graphics. Very, very slowly. And we've got some weird... I don't know what that is. They're moving so fast I can't see what they're supposed to be. But hey, who cares and who knows, right? They deserve to die regardless. Oh, stage 4 or 5? I don't even remember. And it's kind of more of the same. Okay. Oh, we are definitely in Gradius territory here. On this level. Is that resistors? It looks like it. And there's a distinct lack of any bosses in the game, which, you know, could have helped make this a bit more interesting. But maybe they had planned for it and just didn't have time to include it before the company went bust. Yeah, this seems like a resistor graveyard. But hey, I wouldn't be particularly interested to finish a game if I wasn't being paid either. And these space turds aren't annoying at all. Okay, time for another stage, methinks. Yeah, you did it. Did I? And it starts from the beginning. Oh man. Couldn't I have gotten at least a congratulations, you were crazy enough to finish this game or something? Well, you know what? I think I'm done here. Technically competent game. Pretty nice visuals, but a distinct lack of them. Need more variation, more work on the gameplay. And nice music also, by the way. And since this game most likely wasn't published by anyone, there's no reviews to be found, so I'm just gonna say thanks for watching, hope you enjoy this, and as always, hope to catch you next time. Cheers!